Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. Another year, another RGG Summit. Yup, we're doing it again. We done one last year, we're gonna do one this year. So, today here, we're gonna be break down into the Summit. Mostly we're gonna break down two games that's only present in this one. One is the upcoming Yakuza 8. Now it's called Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. There's not a subtitle for it. And the other game, which I am very excited for, and got a release date for it, Yakuza Gaiden, The Man Who Writes His Name. We're gonna basically break down two new trailers of it, and we got some screenshots. One thing I can show you guys, and I'll give you guys my opinion on the screenshots. And hopefully, I'll do a breakdown on the Gaiden gameplay because they released the gameplay in the RGG Summit. So I am definitely looking forward to, of course, talk about them. So without further ado, begin. So we're gonna start up with the Yakuza 8 trailer. A brand new trailer dropped. So as we see here, Ichiban have landed in a different world, a completely different country. So you see him in the sand, in the beach, going around. He's basically oblivious for what happened and him being completely butt freaking naked. Yup, man ass. Man ass. So yeah, it's just a weird ass trailer. So he definitely did not know what happened and he's going around checking the whole view. So from this trailer, what we know is that this game will be taking place outside Japan. Yes, for the first time in the Yakuza series, the game will take place outside Japan. And a lot of people have been saying that it's actually based on Hawaii. So, which is very interesting. For the first time, this series is going outside of Japan into the Western world. See more man ass. Sorry, I just can't stop staring at man ass. Freaking the ass of freaking Ichiban. Jesus Christ, I'm not gay or anything, but Jesus, it's so odd and it's kind of funny. Yeah, trailer, I'm not gonna lie about. And the trailer actually got released in the Xbox showcase, so it was pretty odd to see it in there and see Ichiban just streaking around. So yeah, it's kind of confirming that this game will take place outside of Japan. So this game will actually be much bigger than I ever anticipated. I thought it's going to be another part of Japan, but it's going to be outside of Japan for the first time ever in the series, which is really intriguing. But unfortunately, there's no gameplay and not a lot of things about it. And this game will be released in early next year. So yeah, that's that. One of the things to talk about this game. So next up, it is the other game that I'm looking forward to play. Is the Yakuza Gaiden, the man who writes his name. So we saw last year a bit of this cutscene right here, a bit of this scene when they revealed it last year. Both games were revealed last year, but here we see a little bit more extra stuff. And if just a bit of context, this game will take place 3 years after the events of 6, and so it takes place basically a year before Yakuza 7 and after 6 within 3 years. So this game will be taking place there, and of course it's going to be a beat 'em up. And from seeing this trailer, I will definitely tell my opinion on this. So you see Kiryu, I think, escorting a woman, so he's definitely an agent, and hopefully we see more of his story, because I'm definitely looking forward to Kiryu's story and why he's been doing all this stuff, and why he's doing it. And I think the reason he's been doing this is because of the ending of 6, which I'm gonna be, talking about, in a discussion. So now we're gonna see a bit of gameplay. Kiryu has a brand new fighting style. Yes, this game will have a different fighting style, and this is one of the things that got me really surprised in him using webs, I think, or strings. And we see a fighting style we never seen from Kiryu before, which is pretty interesting. And we see the next frame is a heat action, which is pretty cool. And it's pretty cool heat action. And As you saw, the two areas in this game will be, I think, one will be Yokohama and the other is Satambore. And as you can see here, I believe this area is the Osaka Castle. If you guys remembered, in Yakuza Kiwami 2, we visit that place and we fought two tigers and fought basically a bunch of enemies. So yeah, that's a pretty cool scene. And you know, the guy will say, "What's your name?" He said, "It doesn't have a name." But now we all know who his name is. So now we're gonna move into the gameplay portion of the video. So now we're gonna see a bit of gameplay here with Kiryu here. I'm gonna showcase normal speed when it comes to this the fighting. This is just all normal speed, by the way. Seeing Kiryu fighting up, and this is of course using his dragon style from his RE Engine days. You know, nothing too obscene, but there are some things that I need to really kind of put in mind when it comes to this. Is a pretty cool scene, fight sequence for Kiryu. Now we'll try it now and break down. I know it's pretty much this whole thing is just a few seconds. Now we're gonna slow-mo the gameplay for a bit. And as you can see, Kiryu's been doing the rush combos that he always does. Square, square. This is the full combo right here. We all know it. But look at the, and then he has this classic, counterattack. Look at this. One heavy, two heavy, and then a new thing, the three heavy. So he has a combo extension, so he has three heavies. Now watch this one, which is kind of cool. One heavy, a second heavy so he can charge it. And look at this. The dragon pose from his classic pose, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that, you know, the classic dragon pose for Kiryu. And this is one of the new heat actions this game has to offer, which is a pretty cool heat action. He smacked the dude, he just backhanded the fuck out of him. I like the color palettes and all that. It's really cool. I really like the color palette in this one. Now I'm gonna move on to the next style. Now we get to this brand new fighting style, which is, you see Kiryu going around, doing some dodges, and we see that heat action from the trailer. Yeah, it's a little bit too fast. As you can see, I'm just like watching with you guys, of course. And this is the whip or the wire, whatever the heck this is, and it's like kind of good throwing. So this is kind of a good style when it comes to when it comes to crowd controlling, as you can see, and it's like a floppy fish. That's kind of funny. And as you can see here now, he uses drones, so there's a lot more capabilities with this style. And the last thing is what he did. Actually, did really give me a jaw-dropping moment, really. So he puffed a smoke and he just threw it. So now we're gonna slow-mo it just a bit, and see he does some rush combos, and then this is his sidestep attack, sidestep and heavy. As you can see, he's a lot more mobile, which is pretty cool. And you see him basically fighting a bunch of enemies. And just let you guys know that this style, they have names. The first style we got when Kiryu is using his dragon style is called the Yakuza style. Well, this one is called the agent style. So, yep, there's style switching in this game. He has two styles to use. And as you can see, he's using the whip and does as a grab. So I think this is kind of a circle button. That's gonna be it. So it's good for crowds. As you can see, there's a lot of enemies. Really kind of harnessed back to the Lost Judgment game. This is how like the amount of enemies, because if you play Lost Judgment, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. So now enemies in rage, he does a heavy, I think a parry, or that's like a counterattack, and it's like a floppy fish. That's kind of funny. The dude's like literally just died like a floppy fish, and now he's using drones to just distracting the enemies, so you have to worry about. So like I said, this is a very good style for crowd control, which will be very interesting to see what the style is all about. And yeah, it's a pretty cool fighting style, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty cool, and I actually really like the fighting style. It's pretty cool, I like it. And of course the end is so dope. Kiryu basically smokes a cigarette, thinking back and blows up the coolest shit I have ever seen. That's some action movie shit. That's awesome, like the James Bond stuff. Now, since we saw 2 of the trailers, it's time for the discussion, and this is me now really talking. Start with Yakuza 8. Like I said, this is definitely a game I will not be interested whatsoever, and this game I have literally zero intriguing when it comes to the game. And it's really something that I've kind of like held off from playing. And definitely I'm not going to play the game, it's just all that kind of stuff. And probably with me talking, you see some screenshots and all that kind of stuff. And one particular shot in particular is Kiryu and Ichiban being together. I'm still disliking Kiryu's look in Yakuza 8. I don't know why, whose his idea to have a wig like this. That is that his actual hair, or is this a wig? There's gotta be a wig. Ain't no way you're telling me this is what he actually gonna be look like fully the entire game. He's gotta be like having some sort of a wig, because that is by far the worst redesign for a character I've ever seen. It kept all his mannerisms the same, but just the hair is just what catch me off. It's just, if you remove the hair, it's just, yeah. And plus, a little mini rant here. RGG Studios, just Ryuga Studios, Sega, please, to the love of God, if you want to make Ichiban a distinctive character and have potential, he has potential. I've said this many times in multiple videos. He has potential. The only way you can do that is move Kiryu out of the equation. That's all you need to do. If Kiryu's not around, you can. This character, the Kiryu, is literally holding back Ichiban from reaching his potential to be a good character. I can see it. There are some moments in Yakuza 7 that could make him a good character. And Ichiban, to me, he's living in Kiryu's shadow. And he's to break that shit and go on his own without, like, you know, people saying, oh, he's just a new Kiryu. I want Ichiban to be unique, different, you know? I don't say like, oh, he's just a goofy. He's just basically Kiryu, but goofiness turned up to 11. I want him with the characteristics. But of course, since the gameplay is JRPG and is quirky, it basically kills majority of the seriousness out of him. Literally, the dude, all he needs to do is play the game and beat him up. Please. To be Yakuza 8, I know Yakuza 8 is not going to be beat him. It's going to be like JRPG just for those fucking people. Which is really frustrating me. It really pisses me off. But it is what it is, I guess. I really don't care real much about Yakuza 8, so the mainline games are just fuck it off. I'm not even gonna bother playing it. I'm just gonna watch it. Yeah, my voice is cracked, all that kind of stuff. Before I continue, I know a lot of people say, why not calling this like a dragon? Why calling it Yakuza? It's much easier to say. First of all, it's much easier. And two, calling it like a dragon doesn't mean it's cool or fancy. Even though it's literally Ryuga means like a dragon. I have to call it Yakuza, deal with it, it's much easier, it's much better. Now for the second game, the main race's name, Yakuza Gaiden. This game, from when I first saw the trailer, this game gives me Judgment vibes. It really gave me Lost Judgment vibes from it. From the fighting, from the Asian fighting style, from the amount of enemies you fight, it really gives me Judgment vibes. It doesn't give me Yakuza vibes, it gives me Judgment vibes. And I think that this game's supposed to be Judgment 3, but that's what, I felt like this game was originally supposed to be Judgment 3, and probably Kaito is probably be the playable character because the voice actor of Yagami is, he's kind of refusing to make to reduce his role in the Yakuza, in the Judgment games. But it's pretty cool to see, Kiryu back. I'm down with that, and I'm really excited for that game to be released because the game is released in the 9th of November. So by the end of the year, it's going to be released. And another thing they haven't touched on is when you pre-order the game, you get legendary fighters. You get this. So basically you got Daigo, Majima, Saejima. So what I'm thinking is that they'll become playable characters. Yes, they're gonna be playable, but I don't think they have their own story. If they do have their own story for each of these characters, I am down. That would be fucking amazing, and this game I think will be fucking awesome. I would literally shit myself if they have this like going for. It'll be pretty cool to see what the dudes were doing during, after the events of 6 and how did it all happen, and hopefully give me more insight of what of before the demise and basically the demise of the Tojo clan. It'll be pretty damn cool. Or maybe it's just like, you can like swap them to be playable. That's another thing I was thinking. If they're actually putting it as like a side story, 3 characters, this game will be big, it will be awesome, and I'm down to play these 3 characters. Heck, Daigo for the very first time. We're playing as him for the very first time in the series. We never played as him in a beat 'em up capacity. The closest we played as him is only in Clan Creator mode in Yakuza 6. That's the only time we played him, as well as Majima Construction. But those don't count. Like, to actually control him is gonna be pretty fucking sweet. I'm definitely looking forward to see how his gameplay is. Saejima and Majima, of course, we haven't seen them. We haven't played as Majima since Yakuza Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 5 for Saejima. It's pretty cool to see them for the very first time actually for Saejima, because for the very first time being playable in a brand new engine. Like, see, they still have his moveset. I mean, he got his moveset still, so it'll be pretty cool to play as him because I kind of miss playing as him. It's been a while. And Majima, of course, with the Mad Dog style and everything. Unless he has like the Thug style, the Breaker style, the Slugger style, all these old styles from Zero, that would be a plus, please. It'll be sick as fuck to have these styles returning. So, yeah, the Legendary Fighter pack, I'm not sure what it is either. And it's most likely just gonna be a skin you can swap to, so you can play as Saejima, Majima, and Daigo. But I wish it would. But I hope it's gonna be kind of like a side story for these 3 characters. It would be sick. I am down. I am down. If this is what it is, you guys outdone yourselves again. Again, you outdone yourselves with this game. Holy shit, you guys are going crazy. So, yeah. In conclusion, I am looking forward to the game. I am looking forward, mostly for Man Who Races Name, Yakuza Gaiden. I'm looking forward to that game. And really, that's the game I'm looking forward to the most. What do you guys think of the summit? Do you guys like it? Do you hate it? And by the way, speaking of the summit, there's going to be another one. Yeah, it's going to be another summit coming in September. So yeah, look out guys for that. I'm going to be making a video about this, hopefully very soon. So I'm not sure when in September, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they're making 2 summits this year. They maybe have new games coming out, maybe do stuff. Because the other 2 games, they're already been showcased in the Game Festival and in the Xbox Showcase, respectively. For Gaiden in the Game Fest and the Xbox Showcase for Infinite Wealth. So it's kind of odd. So hopefully they'll give us some reasons, or unless they just sort of bullshit us. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and I am looking forward to it. To see the other one, hopefully more news or more spicy news. Probably a release date, most likely. If that's the case, then it'd be kind of stupid to have a release date for the game. Why not saying it now? And or wait until the TGS coming in by the end of summer. So I don't know, guys. So yeah, that's all I have to say. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the games you're looking forward to? You guys are looking forward to it? I'm also looking forward to Gaiden, because that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Yakuza 8, I can't give shits about it. So yeah, what do you guys think? In the comments. And yeah, that's the end of the video. And yeah, see ya.